you've probably ever seen before, because of course I gotta do it my way, right? So I have a pan here. I have a little bit, 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of butter on the bottom. I did not have to add that because I'm going to be adding bacon for some extra flavor. But my head went sideways, I guess. I went left field and forgot about the fact that the bacon is going to render off a lot of fat and flavor. But that's okay. It won't kill us, will it? So we're going to make, all we're going to do is take this bacon and fry it up till it's crisp, and then we're going to take it out. So I'll be right back with that. Okay guys, you just cook your bacon until it's crispy. Mine's crispy now, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out onto this paper towel. And then we're going to go ahead and add our potatoes, because those take the longest time to cook. And we just want to get them nice and brown with a lot of color. And then we will take those out, and then we will do the onion, and last will be the sausage. So I diced up just, you've seen these before if you were followed me, some of these new potatoes, washed, cleaned, and diced up. About half a cup. I'm not looking to make more than about 3 servings. And you have to realize that, you know, by the time all this is put together, it's going to be a decent size. Whoops, I got a little skin there in the thing. So we're just going to go ahead and fry up these potatoes, and we'll be right back. Okay, I know I said I was going to do the potatoes separately and take them out of the pan, but guess what? It's my kitchen. I changed my mind. I added half a cup of chopped onions to the dish, to the potatoes. And then I'm going to remove all that to do the kielbasa. You can use Polish sausage or kielbasa. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Shoot, I can never talk right. And then we will proceed on with our other ingredients. We'll be right back. Whoop. Get that right, guys. Hang on. Okay, we're back, and I'm just going to take the potatoes and the onions and put them onto the paper towel to drain. They cooked for about 8 minutes in this pan, and now we're just going to move on to the next step, which will be fry up our kielbasa. I'm just going to scoop that in. It's about half a cup. So pretty much equal measurements, you know. It's half a cup of onion, half a cup of diced potatoes, half a cup of the sausage. Whatever your likes and dislikes are, put it in or take it out. So I'm going to fry this up, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, I meant to show you, this is what I'm using. Polish kielbasa. And it's made with pork and turkey and beef. I actually only needed about this much of it, like a third, but the boys got into it and ate another part of it. You know how kids are. So I'm just going to finish browning this up, and then we are going to drain it. So I'll be right back. Okay, there's the kielbasa with the rest of the ingredients. I emptied the pan, sorry guys, I emptied the pan of the extra grease because we don't want it in there. So now I have pretty much a dry pan. What I'm going to do is I have 1 can of Great Northern beans. Whoops, that's what I was meaning to do. Pour the liquid in. The reason being is we're just going to kind of deglaze the bottom of it with the broth from the beans. So that way it'll give more flavor is what it's going to do. hang on a second, turn my heat down. And then I'm gonna add, continue to okay, so now I'm gonna deglaze the pan. So I'm adding some vegetable stock. You don't have to use vegetable, you can use chicken or beef, whatever you have. So I just added that. Now I'm gonna pour in 1 can of Great Northern beans. I am not draining it. Some people do, but the starch in here is gonna help this thicken up a lot. So, add our beans. Keep your heat at about medium. Then I have something new, which I've never tried, so this may be an epic fail. If it is, I'll tell you. I'm going to use, oh, tell me that's not backwards. Looks like it is, it shouldn't be. This is a Progresso Recipe Starters Cooking Sauce Cream Roasted Garlic in chicken broth. So, we have our pan here still on the heat. I have a can that I already opened of the broth, of this broth, of the starter thing. Starter recipe. We're going to give it a try. Why not? If it's a fail, then we know not to do it again, huh? Now go ahead and just mix these together. Let it come back up to a good simmer. And then we will be finishing this off with our seasonings. And one other surprise ingredient. And we gotta pray this tastes good. Okay guys, what I'm gonna do now, it's still coming up to a simmer, which is fine. Go ahead and add my potatoes and onions to it. The sausage is gonna be a topper. You can mix it in if you want. That's perfectly fine. But certain people are coming over to eat that don't want the sausage in the dish. They want it either on top of it or to the side. So we try to be accommodating as we can. Now even though the creamy garlic cooking sauce has seasonings, go ahead and add about a teaspoon of salt and another teaspoon of pepper, more or less depending on your flavor, what you like. Then some garlic, and this is organic garlic. It's pure garlic, no salt added. About a teaspoon for that. So now we're just going to simmer this and wait for it to thicken up, hopefully. So we'll come back and we'll see where we're at. Okay guys, here comes your surprise ingredient. I have a can of minced clams. You can leave them out if you don't like them. We do. I separated the juice from the can. I'm going to go ahead and add the minced clams. Save the juice if you like to make your own chowder like we do. And just a reminder, you can add the sausage here to this. It's just certain people are coming over tonight that don't care for the sausage to be in it, but they will eat it on the side. Don't ask me. There's a skin piece in there. No, it's not. That's a full piece. It just looked like a skin piece from the onion. So now I simmered this for 7 minutes already. I'm just letting the potatoes finish cooking off, and I have some sweet cornbread biscuits in the oven. I just simply made a sweet cornbread batter, and I added some onion and some cheddar cheese. And that's going to be coming out in a minute. So we're just going to let this simmer for about another 3 to 4 minutes, and then we will be back with a bowl of really good, hot, comforting soup. As a side note to this part, if if you want to, using a spoon, you could, if you don't want it all chunky, you could use a stick blender or pour it into your blender with the little center lid off and cover it with a towel. Otherwise, this is all I do is just use the back of the spoon or whatever I'm using to kind of break up the potato and the beans, and that will give it kind of a smooth and chunky consistency that we like. So you can do it or not do it, it's completely up to you. And I'll let you know how well this starter soup did. Alright guys. Okay guys, this is our end product. Basically we've made a potato, sausage, clam soup. And we put the bacon and the sausage on top of it and shredded a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. And then this is the sweet corn muffins with some cheddar cheese and some onion. And my dad happens to be here tonight for dinner. If he would do the honor in taking a taste.
This will be the appetizer, right?
Yeah, it's the appetizer.
Let's just try the soup itself.
Yeah.
That is so much better than clam chowder.
Is it okay?
It's fine.
Alright.
And I'll try a little with the cheese. I'm not a real cheese fan, but that works.
I know.
Now, the final coup de grace with the sausage. And I love sausage, and this is better than white biscuit gravy.
Even though I didn't do the recipe for the sweet corn muffins, why don't you give that a try?
Oh, a corn muffin. I love corn muffins.
So?
I wanted to make some corn muffins, and oh, there was a bunch of weird flours that didn't have any cornmeal.
Maybe I'll make that recipe if enough people want to see it.
This is so good it doesn't even need jelly on it. What are the little white things?
That's onion.
Oh, there's onion.
There's cheddar cheese in it too, which we just heard how much you don't like cheddar or cheese. But it's passable, guys, so there you are. There's the recipe. It will be in the description below. And we want all of you to live, love, and eat. And we will talk to you next time. Bye.